guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we're actually going to be talking about things that I'm decluttering. I'm constantly like talking about hauls, things that I purchased, things that I'm trying, things that I love. But let's talk about the things that I don't love so much. Starting with these Profusion eyeliners. The colors are stunning, you guys. Like if you look at them, you're like, wow, those are really pretty. But the smell, you guys, they have like this horrendous chemical smell that I thought I could get past. And I think it's progressively getting worse like the longer I've had them. And I haven't even had these for long. Like I showed these two during like a Profusion haul, like probably like a month ago. It has not, there's no reason this should smell that bad in a month. I don't even know why I'm putting myself through that and still smelling it. The orange one was absolutely beautiful in that all orange look that I did. The lilac one was actually the first one that I bought. I'm getting rid of these, you guys. They also feel really weird on my eyelid. Like my eyelid feels heavy. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody, but I've never worn a liquid liner that makes my eyelids feel heavy. And so for those reasons, I'm getting rid of this. Also, another Profusion fell is this pastel palette. Now, I'm not normally a pastel girls. Why am I a plural? I'm not normally a pastel girl. I don't like pastels. I don't like wash of color. It's just not my style. I don't like it. But I got into like watching all of these reviews of the Natasha Denona palette. And so I was like, realistically, you're not going to pop. Why can't I speak, you guys? I swear this is my everyday struggle. Like every day I struggle and I'm like, what happened to me? Anyway, I fell into the like pastel hype and I was like, realistically, I'm not purchasing the Natasha Denona pastel palette. Like that's just expensive, and especially for an eyeshadow, like little colors that I won't even really like. And so I decided to purchase this instead. Biggest mistake. I'm glad that it was only $5. As you can see, I've scraped at this trying to make something out of it and literally nothing. So powdery, so chalky. Stay away from this. Now the Spectrum one and the Neon one, that's an entire different story. They have a sienna palettes that I love. I've heard the chocolate one is really good, but personally I've only tried the Spectrum, the Neon, and the sienna one. That used to be one of my top favorite eyeshadow palettes, just like in general. But just it was too big, so I just got rid of it. Stay away from this one for sure. Sticking with eyeshadow, I decided to finally declutter these 9pan palettes by ColourPop. These survived my declutter of January, and literally I have not used any of these since January. So that alone lets me know that I have to get rid of them. These are beautiful palettes. These are actually colors that I love. I love berries, I love pinks, I love, like, this is my jam right here. I have not used it once, you guys, at all. So I have to get rid of it. Also, I've been holding on to this palette because obviously it's beautiful. Look at it. I'm never gonna wear blue eyeshadow. Never. Maybe once in a while if I'm feeling adventurous. But again, I haven't used it since the January declutter that I did. It's not happening. Time to get rid of it. And then another one. This is actually one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes, but I haven't used it in so long, and so I know that somebody else will love it, so I'm getting rid of it. Time to let go. Time to let go. Then I have a couple skincare items. One of these I have not used, but I got both of these. This is also, by the way, from Pharmacy. This is a Honey Glow Body Glow. This is a chemical exfoliant, so I was really looking forward to using this, especially because I have KP. But I bought a 2-pack. I think it was like super cheap, probably like 12 bucks, so it's super cheap. I've already thrown the one that I opened. This one's sealed, so I'm probably gonna pass it on to somebody, but I'm gonna warn you, this smells absolutely disgusting. Disgusting. There's no way I could have possibly gotten past the smell, so for that reason I'm getting rid of it. Sorry, Pharmacy, this product. I'm pretty sure that there's a way you could have either taken the fragrance out or even added some fragrance. Preferably like take the fragrance out and not add a fragrance, like make it unscented. But this smell, oh my god, it's absolutely like repulsive, disgusting. I can't even describe it. The Pharmacy Feeling Good Hyaluronic Plumping Serum, a fail, you guys. The Honey Grail one, day and night. Like this one, I tried it for a while, you guys. Like this is down here. I don't know. I thought maybe that I was using too much, maybe I wasn't using enough, but then it would peel, regardless of whether I used a little bit or a lot. And then I also noticed that it was giving me kind of like milia. I don't even know if you can get milia like on this part of your face, but it was like definitely like a lot of little tiny bumps under my skin. And so I just decided that it's time. I know that it's a higher end product, and like it's supposed to be really good, but that is not a reason why I should keep putting my skin through that when maybe somebody in my life can like it and, you know, maybe love it. So that's the thing with personal, not personal, well, yeah, I guess personal preference. That's the thing with makeup and skincare. Everybody is so different. Everybody has a different skin type. Everybody has like a different preference. And so maybe somebody in my life will like this. I personally hate it. Then a couple lip products. I decided to group these together just because I was saving them for almost like the same reasons, starting with these two. This is a Morphe Frenchie. I bought this online, and as you know, online things can look a little bit different. And so this is a little bit too pink for my liking. However, I still saved it for a really long time just because I was like, maybe I'll want to do like a pink lip. Maybe. And so I held on to it, and I held on to it, and I held on to it, and literally I have never used it. Ever. Ever, you guys. Ever. So I'm getting rid of it. Then what also survived the January declutter were these was this Milani lipstick in the shade Pleasure, I think. No, Secret. Yeah, Secret 330. It's a pink lipstick, you guys. Y'all know I don't like pink lipstick. I really don't. Give me all the nudes, give me all the peachy, all the brownie. This is not my vibe. It's really not. And yet I held on to it for what? For what? It's a beautiful lipstick. Don't get me wrong. The formula is immaculate. I love this formula, but this shade is not for me, so I have to get rid of it. Like, I'm tired of holding on to things. I don't know why I do this. I think I fall in love with like makeup's potential, or like I said a million times, like maybe one day I'll like it, or what if one day I just decide and then I don't have it and then I'm gonna be upset. Girl, that day has never came. Like, no, and it probably won't come. Another one, this formula, I just wasn't impressed with this. This is a Too Faced Melted Matte. I remember when they used to be in like that little squeezy tube. I preferred that formula then. This one just didn't give it to me, and especially for the price range, it just wasn't it. I don't really like the color either. I think that the swatches online are a little bit deceiving. They used to have this one called Melted Chihuahua, and I absolutely loved it. Again, they had that little puffy thing in the front, and then this was squishy. No, I don't really like this. I'm getting rid of it. Again, I'm pretty sure somebody in my life would like it. Actually, the Jaclyn Hill liquid lip that I say is absolutely horrible and I would not recommend it. My little sister, granted, she is 10 years younger than I am, and you know, her lips and her skin are completely different. She loves that liquid lipstick. I recently asked her, like, hey, how do you like that lipstick? And she says she wears it all the time. She loves it. I hated it. So again, you guys, everything is personal preference. Take everything I say with a grain of salt. I just feel like I have to say that. I think it's common sense, but that's the thing about common sense. It's not common. Like, people get so butthurt. I'm like, I'm allowed to not like shit that you like. I don't care. Anyway, another lip product that I'm getting rid of just because I held on to it, because maybe one day I'll want a pink ass lip. Not gonna happen. Not going to happen. Not gonna happen. I would never wear this. And don't get me wrong, this is not me saying that it's ugly, that I think it's not flattering on people. I do. I just personally, for me, for my preference, for my liking, it's not me. I don't like it. No me gusta. Like, I don't like it. And so I'm done hoarding it. It's pretty much like brand new. I got it in a Sephora little Sephora favorites set, which again, I will continuously tell you guys, try those Sephora favorites kits. You get to try numerous brands, but this is actually from Rose Inc, and this is a shade, ooh, can I read? Beams. So again, it's a beautiful color, just not for me, you know, and that's okay. I have to tell myself, like, it's okay. You can get rid of things that aren't serving you in your makeup collection. Like, you don't have to hold on to it. Another item that I actually love the idea of, and I've tried it a couple times, but I literally have not used it, like I said, since my declutter. This is a Patrick Ta, what is it technically called? Shaping Brow Wax. Essentially, you're supposed to like spray setting spray on this. It came with a little brush. I did use a brush though, and pretty much just like lay your eyebrows down, kind of to like laminate them before you draw them on. I literally haven't used this, and even before that, you can tell this shit is like brand new. Never use it. Never use it. Why? Why do I hold on to things? I don't get myself, you guys. I truly don't get how my brain works sometimes. I also, oh, a bronzer. I actually do think this formula is decent, but I recently realized that I prefer maybe like a deeper color. So this isn't so much something that I hate just because, you know, I don't like it, I don't use it, but just a shade. I think if I got the shade 200, maybe that would work better for me. Because this shade, by the way, I keep forgetting to tell you guys what I'm talking about, but this is the Maybelline City Bronzer in the shade 100. And as you can tell right here, you can't even tell that where I put the swatch. It's a little bit too light for me, which is why I haven't been using it. So I'm going to declutter it, and maybe in the future, heavy on the maybe, I'll repurchase the 200 and maybe try it again. Most likely not, to be honest. That's which is why I said heavy on the maybe, because that pretty much means no. But yeah, getting rid of the Maybelline City Bronzer. Again, it's a good bronzer. It just doesn't work for me, you know? I think that's it, you guys. I think that's all the makeup that I'm getting rid of for one reason or another. Let me know what you're getting rid of, why you're getting rid of it, if you are, or why. Are you like this? Do you hold on to things? Let me know down in the comments. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.